Now we're gonna go ahead and start another recording from here. This is a recording test. 1, 2, 3. Let's give this one another try. Let's go ahead and put the microphone in front of me. See if I can hear myself properly. Okay, looks like this is a good test. All right, great. So the recording test has been successful, and now I know how to work with my equipment. With this bad boy over here. So, anyways, we are good. Everyone, I hope everyone is doing fantastic. So today I am going to be doing a review on the Google Nest. I've been playing for months on end. So this is one bad boy I have right over here. Going to be testing this out to everybody and just giving you a shot of what the Google Nest is all about. And I've been testing this cool little thing for some time, giving you my perspective, my um, I would say my observation, what I think about the personal assistant like the Google Nest, and it's really cool. And to me, I wanted to give out my 2 cents what I think about the Google Nest. I think it is pretty cool, but again, this has some things that really hit me the wrong way, especially the features. There are plenty of good features I like, and plenty of good features that I don't like. So let's get right into the review, and hope you guys like this video. And if you do, make sure to hit the like button and make sure to hit the subscribe for more content like this. So let's go ahead and let's get rolling. Okay, and so now giving you the tests and rundown of what the Google Nest is, and giving you guys something I like about the features right here. In fact, first is first. Let me bring down the brightness. Okay, let me see if I can do about 3. Okay, wonderful. Okay, it doesn't come out too bright. Hopefully you guys can see it as I'm reviewing this product here. Now the Google Nest is, I would say, it does all that it gives you. In fact, everything that you see on this product, it does what it does. Uh, for instance, like just generic questions like, "Hey Google, what's the weather forecast in Honolulu, Hawaii?" Let's give this another try. "Hey Google, what's the weather forecast for Honolulu, Hawaii today?"
Today in Honolulu, it'll be mostly sunny, with a forecasted high of 27 and a low of 21.
Oh, there
Currently,
you
it's
go.
26 degrees and mostly sunny.
Wow. You guys hear it right there. So, mostly sunny in Honolulu right here. But yeah, they're having nice heat, 67 Celsius. And while here I'm pretty much freezing over here in the state of Georgia. But that's fine. We're going to go ahead and give this, let's say, another shot. Let's try, for instance, um, storytelling. Let's ask Google to read us a story. In fact, let's give this another shot right here. Hey Google, read me a story.
Got it. This one's called The Tired Alien, and it's from Google on Google Play Books.
Hmm. Okay.
Once upon a time, far out in the galaxy, there lived an alien named Ray. He was friendly and rather cute, short with light purple.
Okay. I'm not gonna listen to the entire audio of the entire alien, but as an example, this is what brings up uh, on Google services, especially on Google Books. Now, if you listen to a lot of audiobooks right off of Google services, you know what to expect right here. But it is a very fascinating little device. I like it. Now this right here, just this is a device giving you a little history right here. This is a device that my roommate ordered here right here, and something I wanted to give this a shot and try out so many of the services. But one thing I have to say though, one thing I do like on the Google Nest, especially with the Nest, however, just seems to give you a lot of options when it goes with reading, listen to your favorite streaming services. It doesn't have to be Spotify. You can actually cast it right through this device right here on the Google Nest. It's really cool, and it's my first time actually reviewing a personal assistant like this. It's not bad. Um, I've got to say, for anyone that's just starting out and trying to find a good a personal assistant, I would say my first and foremost, I would say the Amazon Alexis was my first. I would say my first experience with personal assistant, and then Google Nest was probably my second one. Now my this is my second time using a personal assistant. Google does a fairly good job when it comes to especially like just doing the bring up everything things like bring up YouTube, Netflix, Sling TV, which is an option right here, and I like about this is what I like about this too, and of course they have podcasts coming from Google Podcasts. Just also a footnote aside, if you are listening to podcasts, it's going to reroute you to YouTube since they Google this year closed down on Google podcasting services. So if you're listening to podcasting via YouTube, then you're going to have to go and look up your favorite podcasts show up on Google Music. So that's how Google does it nowadays. This is not bad. I think there are some cool things I have to say I like about this, and some I don't. For instance, you can bring up the weather, stories, the timer, which I think it's a neat feature to bring up the timer, search, ask Google questions. For instance, I'll give you one that actually one of my favorites I like. Okay, now continue on with this device right here. I definitely wanted to go out and just bring one of the uh, few things I though I do like the Google Nest just as a daily a day for daily use for setting up alarms, waking up. Uh, One of the things I can say is the least con I this is where I don't like when it comes to the Nest is that uh, there was a time where you can actually um, preset your alarms where you can set up your personal music right via Spotify, and that you can wake up from your favorite playlist of music. Now you cannot because thanks to Google's future updates, they took rid of that option. And I remember going through previous reviews on this, and they've took rid of music music alarms, which this should have been pretty cool because I love waking up to my music instead of just the generic ringtones that comes with the Nest. I figured this would be very cool to even bring up my music to my favorite services. But of course they screwed it up, and now I don't like where the this version of Google Nest is now the way it is. But I really don't like it. But there's one thing I will say it does. What I do like is you could bring up your favorite radio station. Let me give you an example. What I mean here. Here's one example. Google. Uh, oh, excuse me. I have to say, hey Google. Hey Google, bring up my radio station 96.1 The River.
Streaming 96.1 The River from iHeartRadio.
Ooh. Hopefully it brings up the radio station that I listen to. Okay. Awesome. It does bring up iHeartRadio. Ooh. Hey. Christmas Canyon. Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah. This is about done. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and cut the music out due to copyright, which I know they're gonna nail me for copyright because of this. But let's go and stop it right there. So this is what I like. If you want to bring up your favorite radio station, you can with this. You just gotta know the number of the radio station and just say um, um, 96.1 or whatever number radio station of your city in state, and it'll come up too. As long as you know the prefix and how to bring it up, it'll come up automatically. Which I like to bring up radio sometimes, uh, which is cool now right now because Christmas is going to be around the corner, and I probably could listen to some local Christmas music. So yeah, so that's really cool. Um, that's one of the few things I like about as far as the, bringing up things on the Nest just with the command of my voice, which I like and personally enjoy about the Google Nest. Now let's get right into casting. Now, when it comes to casting anything like the Google Nest, one of the things I do like about is the casting features. So, if you have, let's say, if you have an Android phone like this one right here, I have a Google Pixel Pro 8 right there. I like about this is that you can cast from either iOS or on Google Android. You can cast it like any video right from this device over to here on this little device right here. Cast out videos, music. Now you have to be specific of what applications is going to work on the Google Nest because not all of it will work really well. Unfortunately, it's not that great on, and I've actually tried in the past where I've tried to how could I put it this way? I've tried Hoopla, and which if you don't know what Hoopla is, I'll have the link down below. Which it's a library feature where you rent videos, music, and another media basically. And I've tried the app Hoopla, and that doesn't work really well, unfortunately. And there'll be times it'll work, and sometimes it won't. So I've had playback issues in the past with that app casting right through the Google Nest, and that's one of the things I've had with that. So, and I don't know if for anyone that has a Google Nest, let me know if you've had any personal experience with that, the Google Nest, especially with casting or stream, bringing out streaming services right through there. But you guys let me know if you had. And now one of the experiences I haven't had the chance to fiddle around is making a call on the Google Nest. Now, unfortunately, I have never had the option to get around with making a call or video call right through Google Nest. I don't know if I'll ever make the time to do that. That's something I will have to go around and play around with the Google Nest and connect the my phone right through the Nest. If I had that option, I would do that for sure. But let's just see right there, see how that works out. So going on my other listings right here. Let's see. Have I? Okay, now asking Google questions, and this is one of the things I want to highlight. First and foremost, one of my other favorite features is asking Google, let's say, one of your favorite foods. Let's say how to bake a gingerbread cookie. Actually that's a good idea. Let's ask Google that question. Hey Google, can you let's be more specific. Hey Google, how do you make gingerbread cookies?
I don't know the answer to that specific question, but according to TasteBetterFromScratch.com, gingerbread is made with the following simple ingredients: brown sugar, flour, baking soda, cinnamon, ginger, cloves, salt, butter, milk, and molasses.
Okay. So it'll bring up results from Google search on how to make gingerbread cookies. Okay, really cool. Now this is one I've always asked in the mornings, especially when it comes to let's say trading. Hey Google, what's the Nasdaq of the week?
The Nasdaq Composite is up 0.83% to 19,218.
Wow. Okay. Let's try another search. Hey Google, what's the stock prices for Sprouts Farmers Market?
They are trading at $154.48 a share in after hours trading, with no change from closing.
Wow. They impressive, and they've actually gone pretty high. Last I've checked too. Really cool. So that's an amazing thing I like about is asking specific results, and they will give you these specific results, especially with stocks and other futures. Let's say if I wanted to ask what how much is the treasury bonds, you can do that, and you have to be very very specific, and you have to make sure that you're asking the right specific questions. Let's also give another shot too. Hey Google, what is the stock prices for Tesla right now?
Tesla is trading at $345.44 a share in after hours trading, up 0.08% from closing.
Okay, interesting. Okay, that's good. So you can basically ask anything with Google. And now, if you want to, in fact, let me bring this closer. Now, if you let's say if I wanted to bring up the stock prices for Apple, Nvidia, whatever, you can. And now, the last one, I'm gonna I already done cookie recipes. Bring up stock prices, and let's ask Google
All right,
something.
everyone.
So want to go ahead since I've reviewed what I actually liked about the pros on it. I haven't even gone through the cons of the device right here. Now, one I will say is um, just like I mentioned before, the least one of the least favorite things. So let's go over what I do not like about um, the device right here. So the least favorite things I would say is I do not like how it uh, doesn't have other third party apps that you can access to with just by touching the screen or by casting it out. And I feel that there's a lack of third parties support, um, which kind of sucks because if you were to go and ask Google anything, I feel this is where see where this has issues where you want to go ahead and open up a ebook. You can't just say, "Hey, Google, can you open up this ebook from this particular app?" You can't just do that. I Now, however, with Google Books, you can do that. So that's why, and that's one of the things that I feel that it's missing is the support of third party apps, which would be nice if they have other things that they could bring through Google Nest, but that's what we'll have to deal with. Now let's see what I've missed out right there is that, and let's see. Now also the alarm setting is the preset alarms, which they don't have enough custom preset sounds for alarms, which that's another disappointment I don't like. And if you want, let's say, like I've said before on this video, early part of the video is that if you want to have your specific songs to play in the mornings for you, it doesn't matter which music, uh, they took that out. You can't even do that anymore, so that stinks. No, you can't pretty preset play any preset music when you wake up in the morning. So kind of a bummer. Uh, well, that's fine. And let's see, anything I've missed right there. Um, Overall, I guess that's about it. That's my few downside on the device right here, which is Google Nest. It's not perfect. It works great. Works the way it is. Now I do like how you do have the options to play relaxing music. You could check the weather by bringing up Google, um, or you just go ahead and
Well,
tap it
now
right
in
here.
Stockbridge, it's 6 degrees and clear.
Cool.
Tonight, the forecast is for a high of 4 and a low of -1 and clear.
All right. Cool. And that's what I like right there too. Now, if you wanted to play relaxing music, you can right with a touch of a button right on the screen, which is nice. Yeah. So you got different soundtracks, which is pretty sweet. Um, and you can say like the news, play a video, and you can bring certain applications right there. Again, um, it's not the worst thing. I've just felt that the Nest would have had a lot more potential if they had other apps and a lot more support within Google Nest. Now this, however, this is probably like what second generation Nest or third generation Nest. I'm not too sure. Let me take a look at the model. GUIK 2. Yeah, so GUIK 2. Even though this is an older model, I felt that there's been a lot things that are missing, and I felt that when I've played with Amazon Alexa, it felt like there was a lot more packed in it within that device when I played it over my parents' place. Which, well, what do you know? They have an Amazon Alexa, and I actually really like the Amazon Alexa, which you got a lot more things you can use and a lot more phrases you can say like, "Hey, um, what are the dates for Elton John concerts?" Or "What are the dates for um, uh, what are the dates for this specific time for which movies are playing in the theaters?" So on and so forth, and it'll give you specific times and dates. And Alexa is pretty intelligent. It's pretty spot on too. In fact, I'm gonna go and play. Give another example, and before making the close on this video. So here we go. Hey Google, what movies are out in theaters?
I found these results.
Oh, okay, like Wicked, Gladiator 2, Red 1. Oh, okay. So it does bring out those movies right there. So you can just scroll right here. Pretty cool. Um, Venom Last Dance. I never heard of it. Werewolves. Oh, okay. Oh, right, sweet. Now, let's say, as an example, say, hey, Google, what are the times for Gladiator 2?
I don't know the answer to that specific question, but according to MSN.com, Gladiator 2 is likely set about 19 years after the original, in the year 211 AD, during the reign of Emperors Caracalla and Geta. Quite a bit happened between Gladiator and its sequel, like Paul Mescal's Lit.
Okay. I don't need to know the summary of the movie, but it's actually really cool that it's giving you a summary of Gladiator 2. But let's be specific with our answer. Let's ask Google a different question, much more specific. All right. Hey Google, what's the movie times for Gladiator 2 in theaters?
Gladiator 2 is showing at Regal McDonough at 7:20 p.m. and 10:05 p.m. It's also showing at AMC South Lake 24 and Cinemark Tinseltown.
Okay. Oh, okay. So it does give you Pacific. So you have to be pretty Pacific on the movie and the times. So if you want to say which theater it's playing on those new movies, you can actually do that. Okay, very interesting. And ask Google something. Let's be Pacific on our answers. So let's try another example. So we're gonna do one more on this one. Hey Google, what concerts are happening in Atlanta?
I don't know, but I found these results on search.
Upcoming concerts. So it gives you a search. But you, of course, you could have the option to look up on the browser right here, or you just look it up on Ticketmasters.com. That's just an option right there. Okay. All right. So that's enough right there with our examples right there. But like I've said, it's not um, it's not like the best, um, but you know, I'm sure you get the gist of it too. So it's, in my opinion, I happen to like it for what it is. Hopefully, Google can get around to improving Nest and getting the features out there through Nest, but we'll see how that goes. My like I said, my score, if I had to give from 1 through 10, I would say my score will be a 6 out of 10. Now it's quite low. Now the Nest, like I said, the Nest serves its purpose for what it does, but it isn't exactly amazing. For what I can tell you, I enjoy the Nest for what it is, but again, but it is pretty cool, and especially the features of uh, how it comes up to be when it gives you details of tons of information right from your voice in all the voice commands that gives you, that you can give right to Google, and you'll receive the answers back right through the smaller device like this, and it's really sweet. It's really really sweet if you think about it. Just getting all the information uh, right there, and it's very much immediate too. Now, with all that said, everybody, to close down the video, what do you guys think about the Nest? I want your take right there, and I always read the comments down below on the video, on below the video that you put down. I always read them and I always respond to them too. Now, if you have personal experience with the Google Nest, let me know down below. And what do you think about the Google Nest? Do you enjoy it? Do you like it? And is there similar issues you've had with the Nest that you weren't able to do, just like what I've done? Who knows? Let me know, and write to me down below in the comments about your personal experience with the device itself. So, but all right, everyone, that's about it. Leon LeGray signing out. I am going to be working on a new podcast coming up pretty soon, and I hope to hear from everybody, and hope you guys can take a listen on episode 204. So, anyways, have a good day. Take care, everyone.